There's this creator that is giving a message to us African Americans, talking about some well, not African American, she said American, but I know she's talking to us because she's African, talking about some, oh, we told y'all about bleaching cream, you should have listened to us. Ma'am, let me tell you what, African Americans, we do a lot of shit. Black Americans, we do a lot of shit. Bleaching cream, that's not our jam. Okay? As much colorism as we talk and be like, oh, it's unfair, or even people who talk about their plight in being dark skinned, they still know they ain't fucking up their skin for no damn bleaching cream. Now, this message is probably for Caribbeans and Africans who live in America, who's on that shit. But our version of getting lighter is that we'll go do some interracial dating and make sure our next generation don't come out dark. That's the version. But they ain't nobody doing no African American, no Black American is doing no damn bleaching cream. I get the message, but it wasn't for us. But if you're talking to the Caribbeans and the Africans who live in America, that message was for them.
So I am thinking that these African sisters, them coming out and creating these videos, they really didn't have an intention of causing a war or starting a war between African women and Black American sisters. They really didn't have that intention, but instead they have been trying to put information out there to the Black American sisters, because also literally I think they were concerned because maybe they come across a video of one of the ladies, black ladies who is in America, maybe an immigrant. I think she's having an accent, and these African sisters thought she is actually a Black American. And besides all that, from the time I have lived on this planet Earth, and from the time that I've known Black Americans, I'm talking about Black Americans, the FBAs, I have never had anything of like bleaching. I have never. The way these people embrace their black skin, the way Black Americans love being called black, you think they can wake up and think of bleaching their skins? Some of you might say that now I'm choosing the side of Black Americans, or I am not choosing a side. I know the African sisters that have come out to talk about this, that this bleaching cream is being introduced to America. It's because they came across a certain video. I don't know if this lady was really a Black American. I just don't know. Maybe she's one of the immigrants. You know, every time when we Africans hear someone with an accent, with maybe a Black American accent, we think those are Black Americans. Not everyone who is having a Black American accent is actually a Black American. Some of them are migrants. So maybe, I just don't even know how this bleaching cream reached America. How did it reach there? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sumi. Just in case you see me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. I came across a bunch of clips from different creators, but mostly the very first one I landed on, it was from the Black American women. They are complaining because apparently Africans, most especially South Africans, have been creating videos saying that Black Americans have started bleaching their skins. And some of these African sisters have really been creating videos warning Black American women about this bleaching cream. Maybe they saw some women who are in America using this cream and praising it and how it had started burning their skin. And I think these African sisters, they think whoever has an accent is actually a Black American. Black American women treasure their skin, like they treasure blackness, they treasure the melanin. I don't think these women can actually bleach their skins. I don't think so. Now, before me talking too much, or even you guys saying that I'm choosing a side, of which I'm not even choosing any side, allow me play for you these clips from the African creators, and after I have the ones from the Black Americans. And let me know what you think down in the commentary.
Guys, you see that bleaching product that we know of? The one that all Africans know of has landed in America. And I don't know why, for some reason, they feel who's motivating them actually to use it. And there's this lady who came and was a bit red, like under her eyes, and she was saying it's gonna be like that when you wake up. It's okay. It just means that it's working. Hey, Nasian Kuzegani.
So Americans have recently discovered the skin bleaching cream Whites or keratin, and they're still at the honeymoon phase of enjoying the glow. So this lady came on the internet raving and reviewing the results that she got from this product, talking about how it's making her skin red, yeah, but like it's very clear and it's removing pigmentation. Little does she know that the bra is loading. Time is running out. Wait for it to land, okay? White is so bad that it's been banned in a lot of places around the world, including Australia, the UK, Nigeria, you name it. It is a serious chemical risk because it has hydroquinone, which is prohibited in cosmetic products. So naturally, South Africans got into the comment sections of these American users to warn them about the side effects of these products because we care. What did these Americans say to us? Well, they said it's because we sit in the African sun all day. That's why our skin is burned like this. Wow. And since they're calling us jealous for offering our 2 cents in the comments, please help yourself. Do not search Amashubaba on the internet. Do not. You don't need that right now. So to all South Africans, yeah, let's just let them cook. We'll be here to see the results soon enough. Yeah.
Breaking news. So Black American women, they just discovered White. So this product is very famous in Africa. So most of African women, they use this product to bleach their skin so that they can be like white people. And it's widely used in Nigeria. Both men and women in Nigeria, especially men in Nigeria, they love using this product. A lot of Black American women, they're posting about this product, saying that it's very, very good for their skin. But African women, they are warning them, telling them that this is not very good product. So this lotion has been banned in a lot of countries because it contains very dangerous chemicals which are not good for your health and also for your skin. So most of the videos which I have seen, most of these Black women, they are saying that is giving them glowy skin, very beautiful. Yeah, those are the signs in the first few months. Yeah, your skin will be very beautiful, glowing, but after you start having red punches all over your face, your nose. So African women, they are trying to warn these Black American women to stop using this product, but these Black American women, they think that we are jealous because this product look better on them.
To all the Black women in my comments, American Black women, I recognize that we are children of the diaspora. So I'm speaking to us Americans in specific. Yes, we are seeing Black women in our country using bleaching cream. So don't stop acting like this is rage bait from South Africans, okay? South Africans are busy enjoying spring and the beautiful weather and their lovely culture and music and food. They don't have any reason to troll us. We are making these videos. I have made a few. We are making these videos because we're seeing Black women in America making video content with the bleaching cream. Now, they're saying they're using it for hyperpigmentation. We're not saying they're trying to bleach their whole body and be light skinned. We're saying they're using something that could be an endocrine disruptor, cause cancer, and potentially damage their kidneys and liver. That's what we're saying. And we're saying it because we're seeing the content on our timeline. If you haven't seen the content on your timeline, maybe do a little research of your own because it's there, and that's why we're speaking out.
Did I miss a chapter somewhere? Because I just came across a video of, I believe, an African lady telling Black American girls, like, trying to warn us about skin bleaching cream. Girl, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't never met a Black American woman that bleached her skin. All the girls that I have ever met that were Black and bleached their skin were from other places. They were all immigrants. I have never met a Black American woman that bleached their skin. Yet, like, in my 36 years of life, never met one. I mean, and like I said, did I miss a chapter? And I've lived in various places. I've lived in Florida. I now live in the DMV. I lived in Texas. I lived in Oklahoma. Like, I have lived, right? I've lived in other countries. I have never seen a Black American woman skin bleach. I mean, I'm sure they're out there, right? Like, I'm sure they're out there. I'm just saying, I have never met one in the wild. I've never met one. Like, did I miss a chapter? Is that something Black American women are doing and I just don't know? Like, because for me, I'm like, who do y'all know that's a Black American woman that's bleaching their skin? Child, we don't do that. That's y'all. That is not popular here. That is not popular here at all. Like, I think y'all got the wrong ones. I fear y'all have the wrong people.
At this point, I just think the Africans just want to beef. Nobody wants to use skin lightener. Let me say it again. Nobody wants to lighten their skin using the cream. So you're not warning anybody because we're not using it at all. So for some reason you want to start this beef and say we're trying to tell you and you think we don't care because we're not using it. What person lied to you to tell you that we want to use skin lightener? We seen what it did to y'all. What? We don't lighten our skin like that, bro. No. Yes, we use things for dark spots, but not skin bleaching. Absolutely not. We're good. But it seemed like somebody started this one-sided beef, saying that we wanted to lighten our skin and we're not listening to y'all and y'all trying to warn us. We're just going to sit back and watch. You're going to be watching for a long time. Because, no, I have not seen not one person on here that said they're using that cream. Stop it.
That whole video's a lie. That whole video's a lie. This person is obviously trying to promote Cairo or Cairo White product, some bleaching cream, by sticking Black Americans' name on it and trying to pretend that ethnic Black Americans use it. We don't try to turn ourselves white over here. Okay? You might find 1 out of 20 million. Okay? We don't try to ethnic Black Americans, we don't try to turn ourselves white over here. No, ma'am. I've never heard of that product. So, and I know that sticking ethnic Black American on something and pretending that we use it may garner some sales elsewhere or whatever, but no, we don't try and bleach our skin down to the white meat. Okay, we don't do that. So you want to look at the sales numbers of Cairo White or whatever that is? Well, that sells mostly in West Africa. Okay. If you walk around the streets of Black America and say that, people gonna look at you like, what? Who's that? Who's that? Okay, because that's not in our bathrooms. Okay, that's not. So go ahead and try to market that beast with somebody else. Okay, because the beast, Cairo White, is not gonna stick here. Okay, now there may be some people over here to do it that aren't ethnic Black American, but ethnic Black Americans, we do not do that. Okay, the only time we're trying to fix our skin is, let's say for instance there's an eczema problem and we have these patches or something, some kind of systemic issue going on with our skin. And no, we're not trying to bleach it white. We're trying to fix our skin because there's a systemic problem. Okay? Or there may be some kind of autoimmune thing going on with our skin, and some people have big blotches that have come up on their skin. It's not actually what they look like. That's when they would have to use something because their skin is just jacked. Okay. But no, that video is a lie. Yeah, that's never gonna catch over here. If you're trying to promote that in some type of weird fabricational way to Black America, it's not gonna catch. We don't do that. We don't do that over here. It's a disgrace over here, to be quite honest. If you don't know anything about ethnic Black American culture, that's on the borderline of disgraceful. Okay, because we pride ourselves in who we are as Black Americans, and we're not trying to strip that from us. We're opposite. Okay, we're loving our skin. Okay, so yeah, we're ethnic Black America is not picking that up. We're not picking that ball up for you. Okay, you're gonna have to find another group, find somebody else to do it, because we're not doing it. Okay, as a matter of fact, just because you're doing that, if we see it in the stores, yeah, we gonna make sure nobody picks that crap up. Okay, because no, yeah, get somebody else to do it. This one right here made me laugh because I have heard, not many times because I hadn't spoken to too many people about it, but there was one person from the continent of Africa who was I think was a little bit confused, and I'm not sure. The person was from West Africa, and you know how Black Americans, we have families and we come out all different shades, like I can be brown, dark brown, and my brother can be super light, and then all of a sudden I have a very dark skinned person. We're all siblings and same mother, same father, and all of us look completely, our skin tones, our skin color looks completely different. Yeah. Throughout my family, this is what happens. Throughout my family, same parents, same grandparents, and everyone has a different complexion. Everyone has a different hue. Everyone has a different color, right? Of brown, right? And it seemed to confuse her a bit. And maybe that's why they think that we use bleaching cream. Ethnic Black Americans, we don't use bleaching cream. Okay? We just simply don't. It's a no-no. Basically, in our culture, and in Black culture, that's basically almost a criminal offense, to be honest with you. To go around talking about you're going to bleach your skin white. Oh my gosh, you'll be sitting in front of a shrink. Okay? Because no, we don't do that. But ethnic Black Americans, as an ethnic group, right? We have a bunch of different admixtures in our genetic makeup. Okay? A bunch. So if you see a family, like for instance, if you see me, you can't tell me, you will never be able to guess what my father or my mother looked like. Okay? If you saw my grandparents, you don't know what my uncles and aunts look like. If you see one of them, you don't know what the others look like. You just don't. As far as skin color, you just don't. You won't be able to guess just by looking. As an ethnic group, we don't all have the same shade. We don't. And that's because if you know our history, we're not gonna just all have the same shade. We're just not. If you truly know what an ethnic Black American is, you know we're not gonna all come out the same shade. When an ethnic Black American woman gets pregnant with an ethnic Black American man, right? Let's say they're both dark skinned, right? They could potentially have a light brown child. Okay, so there's no skin bleaching. Okay, let's say a super light skinned lady and a dark skinned man have a child. The child can come out, all their children come out dark skin. You'll never know that they have a light skinned mother, a super light skinned mother. You can have it just, or let's say they have 5 children, both brown skin, like both my complexion, okay, both. Yeah, some are gonna come out light, some are gonna come out dark, some are gonna come out looking like me. Like, for real, this is all in my family. It's just, that's just how you have to look at ethnic Black America. There's no, the way our skin is, and I think that's what confuses people, the way they're looking at the skin. No, because we can have some people in our families that can almost go for white passing. They could almost a white pass if they wanted to. Yeah. Okay. And that's because of the admixtures, and genetics falls how it falls. Okay, but we are an ethnic group. But I do think that some people may actually think that Black Americans using bleaching cream, just because a lot of us are really light skinned. No. We don't use bleaching cream for that. That's just how we was born. We don't mess with that bleaching cream stuff. No. Just the FYI. Wrong people over here. The wrong people.
Bro, the reason why Black Americans be irritated is because y'all come on this app and be lying on us every fucking day. Now y'all trying to make us the face of skin bleaching. I live in Paris. The amount of non-Black Americans here that I see with bleached skin, you're not gonna go in the US and see Black Americans walking around with bleached skin, because we don't do that. That's not common. Y'all taking one TikTok video of some lady talking about bleached skin, and now y'all trying to make Black Americans the face of bleached skin. Baby, we've never done that. We've always shamed bleached skin in our culture. Literally, when we thought Michael Jackson bleached his skin, do you know how many people were bullying him? Y'all need to chill. Then I just seen somebody say, oh, well, first generation African Americans bleached their skin. There's no such thing as a first generation African American.
Alright, let's wrap this up, bro. The only group that's bleaching their skin is the Africans. It's not the Black American women, bro. Cut it, nigga. Stop the cap. Let's wrap it up, bro. Let's wrap it up.
This is a public service announcement for whoever the fuck needs to hear this shit. In my culture, in Black American culture, in the United States of America, Black American women, my women, our women, do not bleach their skin. Point blank, period. That is known in other cultures outside the United States. But in this demographic, in this ethnic group of people, we are not known traditionally to do that shit. That is taboo and it is frowned upon, and we will roast the out of your ass. We already roast y'all niggas outside of our country for doing that shit. So don't try to make us the motherfucking face of skin bleaching, because we're not. And every time you come over here and you're known to skin bleach and look like a beetle bug or whatever the fuck it is, we will make fun of you for looking like a goddamn beetle bug or an ant from the fucking movie Ants and shit, for bleaching your motherfucking skin. Don't do that shit over here, all right? And don't try to Uno reverse and make us the goddamn faces of some shit that we've been making fun of your ass for centuries, okay?
And this is not even all about Black American women in general. All women shouldn't bleach their skins. It doesn't matter either. As long as you're Black, you shouldn't bleach your skin. And these videos, honestly, I should say they are not created specifically for Black American women, but for any Black woman who is out there. You shouldn't use any of this bleaching cream because it's not good for our skin. First and foremost, who took this bleaching lotion to America? Because I thought this Carolite, this Carol bleaching cream was banned worldwide. Sometime back, I heard from the news this bleaching cream was banned worldwide here in Africa because it's known originally to be from Congolese and some Nigerians who have been using it, and because of how it has been affecting people's skins, some countries don't even allow this lotion to enter in their countries. Now, who took it to America? How did they import it to America? you know. So, as I said earlier, this is not a war, this is not a war. And these sisters, I was reading some of the comments in some of these videos created by the Black American women who are holding some of the uh, bleaching creams, and I'm seeing the African sisters, they're like, please sister, me as an African sister, please don't use that lotion. So in other words, they are really concerned, and they don't want to see you going through the same problem they were through some time back. I think it's just love. It's just love. This is not a war. This is not a war. So yeah, literally. And also, as I said earlier, from the time I have been on this planet Earth, from the time I've been following Black American content or even the movies that I've been watching, I have never heard of anything like Black American women are bleaching. I have never, because most of us African women, we have been inspired by Black American women. Those movies, how we see you with the beautiful skin, it is dark, you are black, you're having the dark skin, but it's glowing. So some of us have really been inspired by that, even the models that we always see. And that's why most of the Africans stopped bleaching and they started embracing their natural skin, their black skin from Black American women. So that is why I'm saying it is a lie if these people are saying Black American women are bleaching. That is a lie. I don't think these women would wake up one day and look at bleaching their skins with the way they love the melanin, with the way they I don't think so. I don't know what you guys think about this episode. This is a controversy. This is a contradiction of which some people even are taking it to be a war between Black American women and the African sisters. This is not a war. This is not a fight. But I think African sisters were concerned and they felt like giving this message out there, and just they didn't specify which group exactly they were sending this message to. For them, they just said Black American women in general, but in actual sense, Black American women don't really bleach. Yeah. So if you've watched this video up to this far, let me know what you think about this episode, and maybe I'm thinking you have enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know what you're having in your thoughts, And in case you haven't really subscribed on this channel, please do consider subscribing. Tap on that bell so that every time I upload anything on here, you're always notified. And I think we shall meet again in another episode that I'll be uploading. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.